A huge debacle at a zoo in the tiny country of Denmark has managed to overshadow even the Sochi Olympic screw-ups. Hey humans, Trace here for D-News. Zookeepers at the Copenhagen Zoo killed an 18-month-old reticulated giraffe this weekend. Marius the giraffe was an inbred, quote, surplus animal who would never have been allowed to breed in captivity because his genes were already overrepresented in the captive giraffe population. Their solution was to let him live for a little while and then euthanize him. Once killed, the zookeepers demonstrated how they would carve the meat for use in the zoo and then fed it to the lions. The world outside of Denmark sort of exploded. There were protests, death threats, and terrible responses all around. There were offers to adopt Marius, who, in spite of being inbred, was actually a healthy male. However, that's actually against the zoo rules. The European Association of Zoos and Aquariums said in a statement today that they fully support the decision of the zoo to humanely put the animal down. And the Association of Zoos and Aquariums here in the United States also stresses that they value a, quote, healthy, genetically diverse, and demographically varied population. In order to be an accredited AZA or EAZA member, zoos have to abide by each organization's rules. In the US, there are 22 sections to the animal disposition section of the AZA Species Survival Plan. That's what decides whether or not you can kill an animal. And in there, it says specifically, euthanasia is one appropriate action. EAZA regulations specify young animals who are unable to go to better facilities and will not provide for the genetic future of the species should be euthanized. It's rare, but it does happen. AZA regulations go so far as to limit the donation of zoo animals to private owners too. Rather than robbing a better genetic specimen from the limited spots available in the zoos of the world, the zookeepers made a very difficult, but they stress very transparent decision. Arguably, the zookeepers chose to turn this part of the life cycle of a wild animal into a demonstration for education, which some would call a spectacle. And that in itself might be the cause of the vitriol. But as the zookeepers see it, the problem isn't the death of Marius the giraffe, but the overblown negative response. In their statement, the EAZA said more than 7,000 people attended the Copenhagen Zoo yesterday and left far better informed about wildlife than when they entered, including the real-life threats to the future of the giraffe. One expert told Phys.org that they felt the Disneyfication of animals has led people to forget that all animals are food for their predators. The giraffe meat was fed to the lions at the zoo because they're one of the only animals which would kill and eat an adult giraffe in the wild. And it showed interested zoo patrons a glimpse into the real-life Lion King. How do you feel about how the Copenhagen zookeepers handled this? Share your feelings down below and subscribe for more D-News every day.